Well, we got a new tool to look at today from Innova. This is the 3360 thermal imaging camera. Let's open it up and take a look. Hey, what's up YouTube? Dan the Fix-It Man. Got another quick video here for you. Innova just sent me their 3360 thermal imaging camera for a quick little unboxing and review. Now, I've never had a thermal imaging camera before or an infrared camera, but I have seen them on a lot of other videos in use on not only automotive, but also HVAC and around the home, plumbing and pipes and insulation detection and whatnot. Pretty excited to take a look at this and see what it can do. So let's get right into it. Let's just open it up and see what is included. Now it comes with an owner's manual and a nice case here. Looks like the case has got a couple little side pockets, and it looks like this one has our data cable and a little lanyard that we can attach. And let's take a look at the tool. Requires 3 AAA batteries. Let me go grab those and we'll install those. This little button top goes in this direction. Tailpiece just screws right back on. Has a little rubber O-ring there around the base. Looks like we've also got a 1/4 screw, so you could use this mounted like on a tripod. Now we've also got a protective cover here. Let's take that off. Now it says that this will read temperature from -4 up to 1,112 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I had heard that these infrared cameras, when they first came out many years ago, were super expensive, several $1,000s. You know, this is a tool that was commonly used in home inspections, you know, to take a look for leaks and whatnot in the attic and verify that insulation was in place and there wasn't any plumbing or HVAC issues. But in the automotive industry, I've now seen several videos now that the cost has come down quite a bit on these infrared cameras. This is something that I think a lot of automotive technicians can afford and can use to help diagnose some issues. You know, for example, if you have a radiator that doesn't seem to be flowing very well, you know, we used to just kind of use our hand and hold it down on the radiator or in front of the radiator, feeling for hot spots or cold spots. Now with this, you can just point that right at the radiator, and this will allow you to see clearly those hot and cold spots on a radiator. Really great for diagnosis, but this will also allow you to save that image or take a screenshot by pulling the trigger here so that you can show that image to a customer. To turn it on, we just need to long press the red button here or the back button. And there you can see it's instantly working. It picks up my hand, of course. If I pull the trigger, and now it saves that to the internal memory, and we can plug this into a computer and share that image. Now the OK button here is how we get into the settings, and you can see right here it says EMS. You can adjust that. Right now it's at 0.95. I'm not going to change that. The unit, I already changed that to Fahrenheit, but it comes set on Celsius. And then limit value, right now it's open, but we can limit the range and the maximum temperature that it will pick up. Now the color table here, we have several different options. Right now the default is iron red. You can also change it up here to white to black, which will be white hot, black to white, which will be black is hot, and then at the very bottom, color RGB, red, green, blue, that would be like more of like a rainbow look. Let's take a look at that one real quick and just see the difference. So a little bit more color on that one than you would see on just the iron. We can also change the backlight. Let's take a look at that. Backlight adjust. I'm gonna leave it at 60% that it's at right now. Fusion mode, 0.5 meter, 1 meter, or 2 meter. Now I think the fusion has to do with the different layers, blending the infrared and visible images with adjustable settings for clearer diagnostics. Pretty straightforward. There's really not a whole lot to learn on this tool. It's pretty easy to use. This also will pick up images like a camera. So if you hit the up arrow, that right there is giving you just the straight image, but it also will detect the temperature. So right now, see it's saying 66. If I put it on my hand, there it's at 83 right now. I'm sure it will continue to rise if I hold steady here. Yeah, 84. But if we go back down, now here's just the thermal image. But if you hit the down arrow, you'll get both. And so this is right now layering the image of my hand. This also picks up the thermal image. It's basically layered on there with the image. And that's what I was saying. You can adjust the distance. Right now it's at 0.5 meters. So that's going to be the most effective distance. So pretty cool tool and very easy to use. This does seem like a nice rugged feel. I like the rubberized grip. And this does have an IP54 waterproof rating. If you get a little bit of rain on here, you can just dry it off without any issues. And it does have the nice O-ring there to protect the batteries. I do think that this would be ideally used inside a garage where you don't have the heat from the sun, because that's going to heat things up and make it a little bit harder to diagnose or troubleshoot. Now, because I've never had one of these before, this is not something I've really ever used on a vehicle or to diagnose a vehicle, whether it be a parasitic draw or an overheating issue. But I'm excited now that I have this. I'm going to be able to, find maybe a thermostat that's not opening, or find that clogged radiator, or even if you're just trying to hook up something that's aftermarket, you want to find a relay that's energized with a certain movement of the key switch. This will help you do that. Now, I'm sure a lot of you want to see this in action, and I don't have really any issues right now with overheating or any parasitic draws, but I just turned the key to the on position on one of my vehicles, and so I'm going to pop the hood and take a look with this infrared camera and see what shows up, or what relays are energized, or maybe even what fuse is. So let's go do that real quick, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, well, that is showing up very clearly as to which relay is active or which relay is hot. It's this one right here. It seems like if I get really close, the layers are slightly off. The infrared image moves slightly off, and I think that's why you have the option to adjust the distance, and we can push the down arrow to go more layered, or more of the image, more of the visible image, so we can see exactly which relay that is, or whatever component you're looking at. Now, this little red square that's moving or tracking along that heat signature, it's showing that it's at 81, 82 degrees. That is showing you what our target is, or basically that's the hot spot. If I move this, the little cross or the center here, that shows up right here. So that's 55 degrees or 55.8. But if I drop it back down here, that's showing us right around the same, 79, 78. But it is picking up, and this little red square kind of tracks where that hot spot is. So that's pretty amazing that this will pinpoint that heat signature and kind of focus in on it. Well, that's pretty much it. You can see that it works very well. Overall, I'm very impressed and very happy that Innova sent this to me. I'm sure that this is something that I will be using quite a bit in the future. Now, if you're watching this video, chances are you are a little bit of a DIY type of person, which I am as well. I don't just work on vehicles. I work on a lot of different things around the home. If you've got a room in your home that feels a lot cooler than others, this will help you pinpoint and figure out why. You might have an insulation issue or something with the HVAC not working properly. You might even be able to find a vent or a duct that's not hooked up. I've seen that in homes where they just forgot to hook up a vent, and so of course one room was much hotter or much colder than it should be. If you point this at a breaker and it's showing up really, really hot, chances are you've got an issue with that circuit and something that you need to look into further. Now, this may not be made for extreme precision, but it can definitely help you make a quick diagnosis on whatever it is that you're looking into. I'll probably mostly use this when working on cars and trying to diagnose issues, like that parasitic draw. That is something that does happen quite often, and people are always hitting me up on stuff like that. With a parasitic draw, all you got to do is just let the vehicle sit, pop off that cover, and take a look at it with this, and you should be able to spot whatever fuse or relay is energized and figure out what's causing that draw. Even a short in an alternator, which I had happen a while back, the voltage regulator had shorted out and the thing got really, really hot, almost burned up, and this would have been able to diagnose that or find that really quickly, so we could have disconnected that battery. Even inside the car, diagnosing issues with your heating and air vents. A lot of times those blend door actuators will go bad, and one side will be cool, one side will be hot, or something like that is just not working properly. This can help you quickly diagnose where the heat is coming out and where it's not coming out. Just remember, in the direct sunlight, you are going to also get that feedback from the infrared reflecting from the sun. Well, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't mind. That does help me out. And of course, I'll get a link in the description where you can pick up your own thermal imaging camera from Innova as well. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck.